In the industrial heart of Leeds, England, in the summer of 2000, a child was born into a legacy of grit and elite athleticism. Erling Braut Haaland did not just enter the world, he entered a bloodline designed for competition. His father, Alfie Haaland, was a Premier League veteran known for his defensive tenacity, and his mother, Marita Braut, was a national heptathlon champion. From the moment he could walk, Erling was a biological experiment in sporting excellence. When the family moved back to the small farming town of Bryne, Norway, the foundation was laid. In this rural landscape, away from the glitz of massive European academies, the Viking began to take shape. Growing up in Bryne, Erling was a restless force of nature. He didn't just play football, he excelled at handball, golf, and track and field. At the age of 5, he performed a standing long jump of 1.63 meters, a world record for his age that remains unbroken to this day. This explosive power was the early warning sign of the monster he would become. However, as a young teenager at the local club Bryne FK, he wasn't the physical giant we see today. He was actually quite small and slender, forced to rely on intelligent movement and tactical positioning to beat older, stronger defenders. This period of his life was crucial. It gave him the brain of a small player, which, when combined with his later growth spurt, would make him unstoppable. That growth spurt arrived with the force of a tidal wave. Between 14 and 16, Erling shot up in height, his frame filling out into the powerhouse physique that would eventually earn him the nickname the Terminator. In 2017, he made the jump to Molde FK under the management of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It was here that the raw talent was refined into a clinical weapon. In one legendary match against Brann, Haaland scored 4 goals in just 17 minutes, a performance that sent shockwaves through the scouting departments of Europe. He was no longer a prospect. He was a phenomenon. The move to Red Bull Salzburg in 2019 was the catalyst for global stardom. Erling didn't just participate in the Champions League, he declared war on it. He became the first teenager to score in 5 consecutive matches in the competition, famously bagging a hat-trick on his debut against Genk. His performance against Liverpool at Anfield proved he could bully the best defenders in the world. Around this same time, he played a match for Norway Years, 20 team against Honduras, where he scored an unbelievable 9 goals in a single game. The world realized that Haaland wasn't just a striker, he was a glitch in the system. Borussia Dortmund won the race for his signature in January 2020, and the yellow wall became his playground. In his debut, he came off the bench and scored a hat-trick in 23 minutes. Over the next 2 years, he averaged nearly a goal every single game, finishing his Dortmund career with 86 goals in 89 appearances. He won the Golden Boy Award and established himself as the heir apparent to the throne of Messi and Ronaldo. But the siren call of his birthplace and his father's legacy was too strong. In the summer of 2022, he moved to Manchester City. Under Pep Guardiola, the world expected a period of adaptation. Instead, they witnessed a massacre of the record books. In his debut Premier League season, Haaland didn't just break the single-season scoring record. He demolished it, netting 36 league goals and 52 in all competitions. He was the spearhead of a Manchester City team that achieved the historic treble, winning the Premier League, FA Cup, and the elusive Champions League. He proved that he wasn't just a system player or a tap-in merchant. He was the ultimate finisher, a physical marvel who could outrun sprinters and outmuscle heavyweights. By 2024 and 2025, he had elevated his game even further. He reached 100 goals for Manchester City at a speed that made previous legends look like amateurs. He became Norway's all-time leading goal scorer, carrying the weight of a nation on his massive shoulders. His lifestyle became the stuff of legend, a 6,000-calorie diet consisting of cow hearts and liver blue light blocking glasses to optimize sleep, and an obsession with meditation and Zen that allowed him to remain calm in the highest pressure moments in sports history. Now, in 2026, Erling Haaland stands at the pinnacle of the footballing world. He is a 195 centimeters, 90 kilograms machine that has redefined what is possible for a striker. He has surpassed the milestones of the greats who came before him and has set his sights on the all-time scoring records of Alan Shearer and Cristiano Ronaldo. He is the bridge between the traditional power forwards of the past and the hyper-athletic, data-driven superstars of the future. The story of Erling Haaland is not just about football. It is the story of a Viking who left the quiet fjords of Norway to conquer the world one goal at a time until there were no records left to break.